last half hour. In the last hour, Michigan State still has to answer for Larry Nassar. In the last 2 hours, U.S. gymnastics sex abuse doctor face more victims in court. Virginia Heffernan, drive. Nassar is no longer a doctor. Perhaps he never was. Michigan AG seeks MSU emails, texts related to Larry Nassar in the last 4 hours. Report raises conflict of interest concerns in AG investigation. What to know about the third Larry Nassar sentencing. Senate set to pass bill in response to Larry Nassar scandal. Nassar survivor disappointed by Engler choice. Senate set to approve bill in response to Larry Nassar scandal. MSU official, ex-governor Engler to be named interim president. Michigan congressman opposes bill tied to Nassar sex abuse case. Texas GOP orders criminal probe of gymnastics ranch. Senate set to pass bill in response to sports doctor scandal. Larry Nassar will be back in court to face 57 more victims in Michigan. Will Larry Nassar's trial change gymnastics? Texas Rangers probe facility where Larry Nassar treated athletes. Nassar victims force behind bill to protect athletes in the last 6 hours. Feinstein delivers final push on sexual abuse legislation. Nassar to appear for second state sentencing. Governor orders criminal investigation of Texas gymnastics ranch. Probe ordered for Karolyee Ranch after Larry Nassar scandal. Governor orders criminal probe of Texas gymnastics ranch. Texas governor orders criminal investigation of Karolyee Ranch. Texas governor orders investigation into Karolyee Ranch. Texas GOP probes Nassar abuse at Texas ranch. Ali Raisman thinks 175 years for Larry Nassar is not enough. Governor Greg Abbott asks Texas Rangers to investigate Karolyee. Hershey cuts ties with USA Gymnastics. Congress passes bill to protect young athletes following Nassar sentencing in the last 8 hours. Larry Nassar exploiting privilege and trust. Earlier today, House passes bill requiring reporting of sexual abuse in amateur sports. Nassar's treatment's nothing like legitimate procedures. Colleague says one of his survivors shows how to forgive a monster like Larry Nassar. The art of the public apology. Hershey severs ties with USA Gymnastics in wake of Larry Nassar scandal. Sekia-sponsored dinner for MSU investigator. Sports law expert says Michigan State's next AD should come from outside. Naidu, Nassar isn't the only crook. House OK's bill after conviction of sports doctor. This man is tasked with finding out who failed Larry Nassar's victims. Larry Nassar's sentencing in Eaton County to last 3 to 4 days after more. Former AD Baker, MSU's cultural problem. Congress passes legislation in response to Larry Nassar sexual abuse crisis. House passes bill prompted by sports doctor scandal. Michigan State rowing team meets with board about Nassar. House passes bill to help protect young athletes from sexual abuse. Larry Nassar scandal, prosecutors start naming names at MSU. Shoot. Governor should appoint boards at MSU, Wayne State University. Congress passes bill stemming from sexual abuse of athletes. What did Michigan State know about Larry Nassar's abuse? Magic Johnson calls for firings amid Michigan State sex abuse scandal. Michigan AG seeks MSU emails, texts related to Nassar. House passes sexual abuse reporting bill after Nassar sentencing. Yesterday, rowing team meets with MSU's wake of Nassar. A list of people accused of enabling Larry Nassar. Larry Nassar, Jerry Sandusky, and the Catholic Church commentary. Larry Nassar deserves a life sentence, not sexual assault. Video. The connection between Larry Nassar and Michigan State's cover-ups. Bipartisan committee investigating USA swimming following Nassar case. AG shoot seeks Michigan State University emails, texts in Nassar case. Nassar judge considers Supreme Court run. Michigan AG seeks university emails, texts in Nassar.